Now this is like coming full cycle, isn't it, Scott?
It is.
So Scott came to me some time back, and I showed Scott how to make moulds and do a whole lot of stuff to make tables. Now we've got Louie, and we've got Scott, who's donating a bit of time to help Louie learn how to make moulds. So thanks a lot, Scott. You're a good man.
Once you've done that, you want to, Louie, once you've done that, you want to run your finger along there. You want to make sure that you've got consistent bead all the way down. So
make sure you get a nice bead of silicone all the way down so your resin doesn't go leaking out.
Then you go pull. I need more resin.
Okay guys, so Louie's just sanded off the bottom of his slab, and that's yeah, that's perfect, Louie. So the next thing is we flip it up the other way and sand off the top. Okay team, so we've got Louie down here today, and Louie's come down to learn how to make tables. He wants to get into making tables and doing resin art. So the best way to learn is just to get in. So he's bought himself a nice piece of swamp carry, and I'm going to show him the whole process, how he can make his ocean coffee table from start to finish. So Louie's just sanded this with with 80 grit. Now I'm just going to get him to go over the whole piece and give it a final sand with 120, and then it'll be ready for sealing and doing a bit more detailing on the edges before it goes into the mould for the ocean pour on Monday. Okay guys, so we're with Louie and we're just about to do the next stage on his table. So what we have to do is we have to seal coat this multi-sealer. So this is for all your timber. Yes, it does look really yellowish. It's old stock. Doesn't matter. It's just a seal coat. Once it's poured on, it does nothing for changing the colour or anything else. You'll find that is quite a common trait with a lot of these products for sealing. They don't ever really go off. They just keep getting really, really yellow. So we're going to go for about, yeah, about that much. I don't know how much that is. Or about that much anyway. Well, that's about 300 of part A and 300 of part B, and it really stinks. Should really have a mask on, but I'm just going to be fed. Okay, so what I want you to do, so I'll pour it out. I want you to use your hands, massage it in, just like massaging the wife. Massage it in, yeah? Okay? You give that a good massage. You try, you just pull it in from the sides, brother. Yeah. Give that a real good massage in. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic job. Awesome. Looks amazing. Stick down. Just so it sticks down. Helps it to stick down a little bit. Okay, flip it over. Take that out. Any other rubbish in there? Okay, drop it in there. There we go. Yep, down. Beautiful. Right.
That's gonna look fucking sexy as.
Okay guys, so I'm just holding the camera at the moment here with Louie. Louie's learning how to make ocean table from start to finish. So we'll use this as a tutorial. You've seen how the mould's been made, how the timber's been planed and all of that sort of thing. Sanded all back. And now we have put the sealer coat on the bottom and put a bit of extra sealer on the bottom and then dropped it into the mould. Now that it's in the mould, we're going to put some ultra fast tabletop resin over the top of this just to seal all the timber. And then once the timber's all sealed, if there's any left over, I'm just going to mix up a little bit of blue and just drizzle around the outside edges of this, and it's just going to help hold it down in the mould when we come to do our next pour. So the next pour after this will be the ocean pour. Once the ocean pour's done, then we can start working on layers. Okay, Louie, so what we're going to do, mate, with this stuff here, I'll just pour this out here for you. What I want you to do is use your hands and massage it just like you've given the wife a good massage all into the top. Make it look absolutely stunning. Oh my God, it's so sexy. Yeah, massage it all the way in, all over, down your sides. Now Louie's just flame torching it. Get rid of any little micro bubbles, as well as going over with the spinger and just pulling out any little bits of rubbish that may be sitting on the top. And then once this cures, we'll come back and give it another coat. Okay guys, so there you have it. That's it for the first stage. This video or series of videos we've done over 4 stages, this being the first. Second stage will be deep pouring ocean and putting in sandy bays and putting in some islands. So, are you enjoying making it?
Yes, it's good.
And what do you think your wife's going to say when she sees what you've done?
It's amazing. Good start.
It is a good start. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Okay, guys, so Louie's just about to pour his ocean base. Yep, pour it in, so put half on that side. Yeah, pour away. So Louie's just putting some more Magic Ocean from Colour Passion in. Yep, and then on the other side. Yep, slow down, slow down. And then maybe a bit more on this side. Just a little bit more there. Yeah, okay, stop there. Yeah, that'll be enough. No, that'll be enough. That'll be enough. So you want to build up a really good solid base for the base of your ocean. And then once this comes out of the mold, normally resin shrinks by about 0.5% to 1%. And when it pulls in, things can get a little bit distorted. So by having a nice deep ocean or a bottom layer of epoxy resin that doesn't have any stones or anything in it, allows you to be able to plane the bottom without damaging your tools. Okay? So that's really important that you have a nice good base, minimum 10 mils. We've done this about 20 millimeters deep, guys, because we have all the effects layers that are going on top. Okay, guys, so Louie's just vacuuming out his table he's making, so he's just gone over and given a very light sand, and that's to create a mechanical bond. we like to just give the resin a light sand, and that just gives the next layer of resin something else to really stick to. If you don't do this, there is the possibility that it can delaminate. So just very light sand, don't have to get too harsh, just want to try to get a lot of the shiny stuff off. Okay guys, so what we're using is Resins ultra fast resin. So we're using the ultra fast resin, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to use a separate container and mix up some of this black for our black sand to go down our coastal, our left hand side, which will be our coastal zone. And just try to get this cord out of the way. It's cool. Let's pop a little bit of resin into there. Pour in some of our sand. Give that a bit of a stir up. Get that real nice, thick and bloody. The side, yeah, because we don't want this to come out too far into the ocean, but we don't want any of it on the ocean really. We just want to pack up that side a little bit. I'll say at the most, yeah, no further than that, okay? And where it's down on the blue, you want to get that really thin. You want a really thin layer. You don't want it to be thick. You want this to be very, very thin. So guys, if you're looking for the ultimate theme table, ocean, lava, volcanic, UFOs, spaceships, cars, whatever you can think up or dream up, just get in touch with us. We do all the ultimate oceans and theme tables in New Zealand. I think we're the only ones that really do it. There's somebody else that really does, you know, concept, ocean and lava and themes. Most people that are getting into making river tables and that just keep it really simplistic. I don't really like simplistic. I like to push the boundaries, and pushing boundaries to get the ultimate look and the ultimate feel. So everyone's house has something that's very unique. We'll never do two things that are exactly the same, or we try to keep the colours different, we try to keep the sands different. We do all sorts of weird and funky stuff. So even if we had two tables like this with the same piece of wood in it, the same style or the same shape piece of wood, you would never find both of them to have the coastline exactly the same. All be different, everything's different. Just try to wipe it off the top because we're going to be sanding on top, yeah, and keep stuff away from the outside edges. Now, having a few little bits and pieces scattered out here, that's pretty cool, because when you do your next layer of blue and turquoise, it looks like rocks and stuff that are on the bottom. It's not making the bottom look like it's a solid, because no ocean bottom is solid flat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and by doing this, just roughing it a bit, yeah, so you can see like little bits of the blue through the bottom, just in a few places, yeah. So if we go down the road of putting lighting in here, you're going to have these little patches where the light will come through. Yeah, it's going to look really cool. We're coming out a little bit wider than what I was anticipating, but at the end of the day, this is going to look really epic. Okay, Louie, that's really good. So if you put the white back into the white container again, and then we'll put some rocks in here. Now guys, we went up to Living Reef. So you can find Living Reef on the corner of Colombo Street and Beatty Avenue. And that's where I get my sands and stuff from. You've most already seen a advert or a short video that I've done. But these are just some stunning pieces of rock. And then what we're going to do is we're going to break some of these up to put into this table. So I'll go and get a hammer and we'll break up some of this. And then we don't want to have a huge amount. I'm sort of thinking maybe 2 or 3 pieces, Louie, down here. Just, small pieces. Just 2 or 3 small pieces down here. And then maybe we get something a bit bigger to come out here like an island, yeah? And then from the island some broken pieces that are coming off it sort of down there, okay? And then just leave that natural. Your thoughts?
That's good.
What do you think? So what you want to do, guys, is when you're doing this sort of thing, you've got to be very mindful about your level. So always use your stick and go, well, that's way too high, okay? So you want it to be under the height of your stick, yeah?
Yeah.
Or else the top layer of resin's not going to cover it. Yeah. I don't think you'd really want too much more than that. I think that's going to look really cool. And then over here you've got your starfish and stuff. So just to want to make it, it could be like the really rough, rugged coastline, yeah? For the pinnacles. Okay guys, so the first thing we do is we just take our resins. I've got some hot water here and just going to place our containers of resin into our water bath just to heat those up. And I like to have my hot water so it's coming up to just under the lid, so I'm heating all the volume of the resin within the containers. So we're just going to let that sit there for a few minutes and then I'll get Louie to mix up this resin and then we'll divide it out. So the next thing, Louie, is you just got to get a little bit of sandpaper and give it a bit of sand in the channel. So sand all the resin through here, just give it a very light sand. And then once you've done that, we'll give it a bit of a vacuum out, okay? Okay guys, so we've got Louie here back today, and we're just about to do another layer on his ocean table he's building. So we are using the Passion Art 1-to-1 art resin. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up between 3 and 6 litres, God knows, not quite sure yet. And we're going to put some blue in the outer edges and turquoise coming over the sandy areas, the low level sandy areas. And then once that's done, we're going to go through and start to put some water wash and effects in this table. You're mixing your resin, guys. I've said it 1,000 times and I'll keep saying it. Always put your part B in first. So we'll go 600 of part B. No, we'll go 700. We'll go 800. Of part B. To 800 of part A, for instance, up to 1.6. Give that a good mix up for me, please. Real good mix up. We'll tap a bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come through, we're going to put some white around some of our rocks, and then just start to create like a little bit of white patterns coming through this part. And then when we do our next layer, this will be the base layer for the 3D effect. So the next layer will be blue over the blue, but maybe a little bit darker than what I put on before, and then another light turquoise over the turquoise, and we just keep building up the layers until we get to about this point. And then once we get to that point, that's when we will do our deep cast. But this is Louie's ocean table, just so he can learn how to make tables. And what do you think of the lessons that I give you? Honestly.
Honestly, I learn a lot here. Then if you want to learn more of your skills, then come here and learn a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once we've done this one, and we've done the videos with you, like I'm doing a special tutorial for Louie. So when Louie goes home, he can have his own personalised thumb drive or DVD, whatever he wants, and along with the PDFs of what he did, how he did it, and then Louie can just reference back to that when he comes to do his own table at his own place. So guys, if you're looking for free lessons, all you do, get in touch with me, 021 966 387. Contact us through Resinzwood.com, resinwoodtablesnz.co.nz, wood.com, or through our Facebook page, Resinwood Tables NZ, or through the Passion Art Couple. Anyway, guys, all good stuff. Have a great day, and all good, Louie?
Thank you.
All
Yes,
good.
it's amazing.
All good, brother.
All good.
Okay, guys, so this is Louie's table he's doing. So he's just about to do a de-pour. So hopefully we're going to have enough resin. I haven't calculated it out. Just going to use the plain torch. Just on the bucket to disperse the bubbles. So need a little stick, I think, Louie. No, not that one. So we just lift this edge up a bit. There you have it, guys. This is Louie's table. So Louie, you want to go and stand down there, brother? And
Yeah.
so what do you think of the whole process, Louie?
Yeah, it's good, and it's amazing to see this one, and it's fulfilling.
So do you think you're confident enough to be able to go home, make your mould, and then, do this yourself with a bit of help if you just, ring me up and I'll give you a bit of advice when you need it?
Yep, I think I can do now because the process is already, I saw already the process. Then I think I can do it. Then if there's a problem,
If there's a
I
problem,
will,
mate, it doesn't matter.
call you.
Any day of the week, just give me a call. Not after at 10 or 11 at night, I get a bit grumpy. But any time from 7, 8 in the morning until late at night, I'm here for you to help you. And that's what it's all about.
Yes, thank you.
Hey guys, so Louie over here has just done the base of his table. He's planed it back, sanded it, and now we're just going to give it a seal coat, and then later tonight or tomorrow I'll put a flood coat over this with ultra fast resin. We're using the Resins multi-sealer to do the seal coating, and then we use the ultra fast over the top in a dark blue. This is just to ensure that the bottom comes out as perfect as what the top of the table is. Pour half of it out. So Louie's just sealing the bottom of his swamp carry table, guys. It's really important to us. Yeah, pour it all out, all the way through the middle, but the whole lot. Yep. really important to us that we get the bottom looking as perfect as what the top is. We'll do the seal coat, and then once the seal has gone off, yeah, spread it out as quick as you can, bro. Once the seal has gone off, we'll come back and we'll do a flood coat of dark blue over the base to match the bottom of the table, and then this will be cut with a chamfer of about 35 to 45 degrees on the base and a big ball nose on top. This is Louie's ocean table. This is the first table he's ever built with 3 lessons here at Resinzwood. Resinzwood Tables NZ. Check us out, Resins,wood, RESINZWOOD.com. That's really good, Louie.
Okay, yeah.
So that's the seal coat. Louie will come back to a flood coat, or I'll do a flood coat tonight. And then this will be done. This is actually the bottom of the table. It's very important to us here at Resinzwood Tables NZ that the bottoms of our tables are as perfect as what the tops are. That's awesome, Louie, well done. Okay guys, so we've got Louie here. Come on here, Louie. Louie's here, and what we're going to do is we're going to just sand off this edge, routed the edge of the table so it's all routed. Louie's going to sand down the edges, flip it over, routed the top, sand the top, and then get this bad boy into the resin room today for the final top coat. So the tools you need for this process, guys, you want to have yourself a good little grinder. I use a flat disc. Want to have yourself a really good sander. I use everything Festool. Rotex is the only way to go. And also you need to have a decent router with a good size router bit on it. So first up, I'm just going to go around the outside edge with the grinder, just tidy that up. Louie's going to be a good man. He's going to be in the old vacuum cleaner here and just soaking up any excess dust. There you go. God knows how you turn it on, but
Is it on?
yeah, make sure the power's turned on. It's no good with no power. Okay. Louie, that's my fault, brother.
It's already here?
Yeah, it's my fault. Just wait there. Okay, should be sweet now. Yeah, you got to turn the power on, bro. That's good, man. Right, just hold the nozzle head by here. Okay guys, so we're just with Louie, and we're just about to give Louie's table the final coat. So hopefully this will be the final flood coat on Louie's table. So Louie, I want you to go and put some rubber gloves on, bro. All good? Right, let's have a look. So first of all, we're just going to pour one through the middle. I think we're going to use about, yeah, maybe 3 to 6 litres on this. So just pour this down through the middle. No, don't touch it, don't touch it. Not yet. Let's get your little brush here. Just want you to go around the outside edge. And this creates a slip layer. So you want to create a slip layer so that all the resin on top, when it starts to flow over the side, doesn't just get hung up. It just flows nice and evenly, and you don't end up with a whole lot of horrible drip lines. What the fuck is that, Louie? So you don't want any horrible drip lines. So you do right around the outside edge. You might have to climb up there to do that side. And I'll mix up some more epoxy for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Right, you carry on mixing up your resin. Yeah, good man.
So just leave that one to drop?
Hey?
Just leave that one to drop, or we just...
Oh no, just leave it at the moment. Let's just get that mixed up. We'll get that on. And then we'll be sweet. We will be sweet. Right, so what I want you to do, get your hands and pat out the resin, okay? Pat it. Not wiping it, just pat. So you do this, pat it out. So you're spreading it out, but you're just patting it. And then just make sure that everything's all equal then. So we'll just let that cure. Once it's all cured, then Louie can take it home, put it in your house, mate. Keep it really nice and warm for about a week. I like to really bake them, get them really, really hot. That's why generally when you order a table from us guys, once we get it to this stage, it's still about 3 weeks before we'll actually wrap it for you to deliver, because we make sure we really bake them a lot. Once they're all baked, we'll take it out. Louie can sand off the drips on the bottom edge, fit his legs on, and then he has a nice, very nice table. I mean, I sort of would expect that to be sort of around the yeah, 4.5 to 5 grand mark. In all honesty, might get a little bit more if you're a keeper. You're gonna keep this one. You're gonna sell it.
Maybe as of now, I will be keeping it. Then maybe in the future, it will be sold.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I'd be sort of, it's a lot of resin in a day, so I'd be sort of around that 4.5 to 5 grand mark if I was making this to sell it. Stunning piece. I think it would be worth every part of 4.5 to 5 grand. By himself, just with my guidance. It's cost him a fair bit of money for my time. But in all honesty, at the end of the day, he's got a stunning piece. And now he's going home and he's crafting his own things for his family. So you're doing one for your daughter, are you?
Yeah, it's almost finished. Also, that one, the one that I sent a photo for with you there.
Yeah, so I posted that up on Facebook. Everyone loves it. Checking out this outside edge, guys. Beautiful wave effects there. Absolutely stunning. Guys, so this is Louie's table that he has finally just finished in the resin room, putting the final coat on. And it is looking absolutely stunning. Check out the edge. Beautiful edge. And by putting a big bore nose on this, see how it twists the light? It bends it and makes it look like the water's actually flowing off the side. That is so epically cool. Beautiful deep blue leading into turquoise, coming up to the sand along the coastline. Absolutely stunning. This has been done with, say, about 3 layers, I think we've done. And it is looking really epic. When we've done the mid layer, we've ghosted it a fair bit, so it gives that really true 3D perspective. And well done, Louie. You've done very well, brother. Very well. So Louie's actually just done another table he's doing for his daughter. And yeah, well on his way to understanding how to make these tables. It's been a few months and he has finally got there. Well done, Louie. You've done very good, mate.